Children of abusive parents, did you ever hit them back? I always thought getting hit was just part of growing up. My parents called it discipline, and I never questioned it. But as I got older, my friends started noticing bruises. When I told them how I got them, they looked horrified. One day, I came home from school, ready to study for a big test. I'd barely set my bag down when my mom screamed for me. She had thrown a luncheon for my dad's coworkers' wives, and the kitchen was a disaster. She demanded I clean it right now so she could start dinner. I told her I had homework. She didn't care. She jabbed her finger into my chest, yelling about how ungrateful I was. Then she raised her hand to slap me. I caught her wrist before it landed. For the first time, I stopped her. Her face twisted in rage. She came at me with her nails, scratching at my face. I grabbed her arm and pushed her back, but she screamed, "You're assaulting me!" Then she swung again, this time with a clenched fist. I caught it and squeezed, just enough to make her feel it. She tore away, managed to land a slap. I slapped her right back. That's when my dad walked in. He saw her crying, clutching her wrist, and immediately turned to me. She played the victim perfectly. I tried to explain, but he didn't want to hear it. Before I knew it, his fist came down hard. A few years later, I walked into school with a huge bruise on my face. One of my friends noticed, and his parents called the cops. That was the last day I ever saw my parents. Now, I live with that friend and his family. They took me in, treated me like their own, and showed me what real love is. I finally know what home is supposed to feel like.